We welcome you to Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod in this one, METS-Manning. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing, one around. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Willie Adames stands in. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? His second homer of this series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 3 for 10 in the series so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. And Manny gets a piece. Freeman leads off first with one away. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Out to center. Outman makes the catch. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, J.Berrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 11.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Berrios, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Berrios a check to first. And he's back in easily. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that's just foul. The Dodgers down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jack Peterson.
John Peterson.
Manning back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. right-hander deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting me outdo it a little bit.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Brandon Drury to the plate. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Fought off foul. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center field, on the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here he comes. 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. At the plate, Stone Garrett. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
And at second. Up and in, 2-1.
2-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7.
Down the left fielder drove in their only run in last night's game.
No,
Just
inside.
missed. The Dodgers trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Falling behind 2-1. Two outs. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Down the line, Santander racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 on, 2 outs. In there at the knees. It misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. There's Kevin Kiermaier. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. That's out to center field. Rosario running hard after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Freeman hits it in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher.
Herrera hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama, and that's in the dirt.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. It's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the batter now, number 11.
Yep.
Check swing, went
No
around.
ball.
That's
1
strike
strike.
1. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there at the knees. No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Alex Bregman. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
At the belt and fires. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gomes to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Manny Machado. The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side, Rosario. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Santander tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Peterson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
So up next, James Outman doubled his first time up. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's downstairs and outside. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
In the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hot and looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. And a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in LA, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Drury. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ryan Reynolds here. And a pitch. This is inside, and the count is 1-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that one fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rosario to second, on to first in time. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Here's Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1. Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Here's Kiermaier now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To third. And that is the inning. Mets strand 1, still tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And takes low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Slides for the stop.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup, down the third baseman. Grounder might be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ahmed Rosario. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. On a line, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Throw on to Freeman. Play made. That ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. Man, back to work. Puts the corner. It's 0-1. Adames goes 6'1", 215 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024. Oh, 2 now. And that one in the air center field. Outman settles under it. And there's 1 down. Freddie Freeman up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. A little bit high. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. A gigantic blast. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1. That was blasting.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Now Machado up here. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jordan Weems getting loose out there. Rodriguez warming up as well. In the air, left field, settles under this one, makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. As this one sized up, makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The pitch. Here's the strike at the knees. Pitch misses there. And 1-1.
One strike.
And a base hit on the line. To a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next for LA, James Outman. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. There's a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Stone Garrett. That one the other way, and a base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Digging in, number 82. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Junior Caminero. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Ivan Herrera steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering misses down and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Up the middle, Drury. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joely Rodriguez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Jack Peterson. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. As the lefty gets to work, that misses. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. That one just misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the catch. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Brandon Drury up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
0-1.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. This to third. Rosario 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, number 11.
The third baseman,
Chad Green ready to go.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. And 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next for LA, Ahmed Rosario. First offering, and it just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. And that quickly 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That one felt good. His 2nd of the year, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, dude. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that's in the dirt. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. 2-2 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Weems.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garrett under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
And now Willie Adames. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Edwards getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. right-hander back to work. Way inside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames the throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Garrett at the plate now, and that's inside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Number 82 waits on deck. And he walked it.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the left fielder. Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Manny Machado. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. Slice to right, and it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Now, hard liner. And that one hops the wall. The run scores from second. It's 3-2. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, runner at second. And Jack Peterson stands in. And a curve misses outside. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And now 2 gone. And next for the Mets, Brandon Drury. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
And there's a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Got him swinging. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Junior Caminero. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Justin Topa.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-3. And the winning run is aboard.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with a win if they can push across another run.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Drops into the glove. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Next pitch is downstairs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Save the first as they can't make the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That one to first. Slings to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Lopez back to work.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning. And that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning. But for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Kevin Kiermaier digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had
Caminero, the throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 4-3 New York. Now into the ball game on defense, Tommy Edman. He'll play second. Also entering the game, Francisco Mejia. He takes over behind the plate. Well, one-run game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
And a pitch. Out. Swings through it for strike one.
No ball. One strike. Two.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 0-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Freeman over to second, and that makes 5 double plays. 2 gone.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Stone Garrett steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Outside low, and that's
One
ball
ball.
one.
No strike.
And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. With the tying run at third, winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Number 82 up next for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one ripped but foul. They're down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Rogers is just 1 strike away. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Struck him out looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.